It's our final show of the year, gang. It's our final show. I'm not gonna lie, a few of us have had a drink. And when I say a few of us, I mostly mean Susan. Susan is... Yeah, Susan is boozing. Susan is boozing.
Cruising
Honestly,
for a boozing.
Yeah, if she wasn't wearing that face mask, you'd be drunk at home just from the fumes. But that's the mood we're in. But, you know, this is also a somber day. What a shame to say goodbye to 2020. I will say, in the spirit of 2020, we've decided that tonight's show is going to be
Yeah.
But this is it. We're off on a break for a few days. Reg, any plans? What are you going to do?
I'm gonna go to Montana.
Montana.
Yeah, I'm gonna go visit my mom.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Be lovely up there.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. Hopefully snow. I like all that stuff.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Driving
all that
in
jazz.
it. I like black ice.
Do you?
I actually, weirdly, I love driving in disastrous conditions.
Just to live a day in that sort of headspace. What about you, Ian? What's the plans?
I got the new Xbox. Yeah.
It arrived? Has it arrived?
It arrived yesterday.
Okay.
Got that hooked up. NBA season's coming back, and I'm going to try to repair my relationship with weed. Yes! Yeah. It kind of stopped working on me like 8 months ago, made me paranoid, and I'm going to give the old college try again. I think.
If at first you don't succeed, ask, wait, whoa, what's going on? Again and again and again. Anyone know what's been happening in the news? Does anyone know? Does anyone have any ideas? No? Anyone know anything that's happened in the news?
I think Biden won, I think.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Biden, yeah. Cyberpunk.
If you don't know what's happening in the news, I can fill you in right now. I got loads.
Yeah.
I got loads.
Go,
I got
go
a ton of news, but only if you want it. If not, happy to ignore it.
I'm interested.
Yeah, you're interested?
Yeah, why not?
Well, then you're in luck, because I can tell you that Vice President Mike Pence is about to find himself in quite an uncomfortable situation. On January 6th, he has to appear in front of Congress to confirm Joe Biden's victory over Donald Trump. Well, word has just come out that Pence will then immediately travel to the Middle East to avoid the wrath of Trump and his supporters. You know things are turbulent in the White House when you go to the Middle East for a bit of peace and quiet. He's stopping in Bahrain and Israel. He's then headed off to Poland, or as Mike Pence calls that, a real tropical getaway. Now, Poland usually has quite a bit of snow this time of year, so chances are this is what Mike Pence is going to look like in all of his photos. Speaking of the Vice President, Pence has said that he will be receiving the COVID-19 vaccine injection tomorrow, live on television.
Ow.
Yeah, I know. This is the one time he will allow penetration outside of marriage. Now, as you know, the vaccine has to be kept at super cold temperatures, so I'm sure it's going to do just fine inside Mike Pence. Here's my thinking on this. If he didn't get the virus after 10 months inside the White House, I don't think he should be giving it. I think he's going to be fine. We should be injecting Mike Pence into everybody else. But Pence will publicly receive the vaccine to promote its safety and build confidence among the American people. And nothing promotes confidence quite like getting the vaccine and then immediately fleeing the country. Meanwhile, the COVID vaccine continues to roll out throughout the United Kingdom. Today, it was Sir Ian McKellen's turn. Here he is getting his first dose. Yeah, this is excellent news. Excellent news. Sir Ian McKellen is the most essential, non-essential worker. The way I see it. It's wonderful that he got the vaccine, but I just want to say, because I know he's watching, never misses an episode. Did you know that? I get a text at the end of every show from Sir Ian McKellen. It just says, best one yet. I do want to say, Sir Ian, you're 81 years old. It's the middle of December. That scarf with a T-shirt is not going to cut it. It isn't. Ian, Sir Ian McKellen's had a vaccine. Where are you on the list of Ians to get a vaccine? Like, which Ian is in front of you and which Ian is behind you?
I go after McShane, so it's Ian McShane, and then it goes me, and then it's that kid from Young Sheldon. That's the...
Can I be honest? I think the network would disagree with that. Some good news here on the vaccine front here in America. You know that there's been a lot of concern about a shortage. Well, medical professionals just discovered that Pfizer's vaccine vials contain 1 or 2 more doses than they previously thought. Look at that. On the last night of Hanukkah. They had the vial and it lasted longer than It's a Hanukkah miracle. I'm not sure about this. I don't know that when you're about to receive a brand new life-saving vaccine, do you really want to see the doctor being like, hang on a minute. Yeah, it says 6, but I think we can do 7. I think that should do it. And we wanted to show you this. A family in Scotland had a surprising Christmas experience the other day. After leaving their door open, a hawk flew into their home and perched in their tree. Here it is here. Not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Because there's a hawk in the tree! A hawk landed in their Christmas tree, though the kids in the house were pretty ungrateful. They were like, well, I asked for a falcon. Pretty fun story. Now I just can't stop imagining that hawk talking with a Scottish accent. Stop your wee worry, just give me a wing. Give me a wings a rest, that give me a rest. Get to you fat bastard. That's the only thing I can say in Scottish, because I used to have when I worked at the supermarket, my boss there was Scottish, and I'd work there on Saturdays, and he'd say, James, can you work Thursday? And I'd go, yeah, I can. And then I'd walk off, and I'd go, I can't. I've got to practice for, like, an after-school show. And he'd go, don't do that, right? Don't get to you fat bastard. Do you know, should I tell you what else he did to me? One of my jobs was I had to clean the freezer, right, with this, like, wire brush. On a Saturday afternoon, I'd just have to clean, and there'd be, like, half a pig in there and, like, half a lamb and, like, just meat errors, disgusting. And the door, if you shut the door, it had a glow-in-the-dark handle that you would push to open, except this freezer was so old that had all worn away. So I'd go in, and probably twice a shift, he would shut the door. And I wouldn't be able to see my way out, and I'd just be walking into carcasses of animals. And I'd come out, and they'd just think it was hilarious. They'd go, get back in there, you fat bastard. But I will say, the joke's on them, because on my last day, I actually stole quite a lot of products. I walked out of there with a backpack so full of booze, sold it all at school. And finally, we wanted to show you this. 2 police officers in Peru recently were surveilling a suspected drug dealer while undercover, and they ended up making the arrest dressed in full costume as Santa Claus and an elf. Do you think they fought over who would be the Santa and who would be the elf? You know, there's no small parts, but one is Santa and one's an elf. After the arrest, the suspect was immediately like, for Christmas, I would like to be released early from custody. And Santa was like, damn it, rules are rules, let him go. And this is nice, they're actually already making a show inspired by the incident. Clause and order.